If you walk away from this, you will be denying yourself the greatest discovery we will ever know.
Hi, welcome to the Film Prospector, the channel where I search through the sludge of films I've never heard of to see how much gold I can find. This year I'm looking through 52 of the dustiest discs on my shelf, representing the last 52 years of film. It's 1996. The X-Files has been dominating TV for several years. Independence Day is in the cinema. Stargate was a hit a couple of years ago. Put all those together and you get The Silencers. This is The Men in Black, but a year earlier, without the stars, without the jokes, and at a fraction of the budget.
If you mention any of this to anyone, you and your family will be killed. Do you understand? Good.
We've got bad aliens, good aliens, and a Secret Service agent caught in the middle who needs to work out how to save the Earth.
I come in the name of peace, brother.
Don't say you're like me, because you're not.
But what this film also has are a load of guns, a load of cars, and explosions. Jack Scalia is our main guy, Rafferty, who manages to get his whole team killed, along with the senator he was meant to be protecting. Unfortunately, Jack seems to shoot his own men and street hot dog sellers more than the bad guys. Here, the Men in Black are not stylish heroes with a secret base full of quirky CGI creatures. Instead, they're aliens from Orion who are building a knockoff Stargate so they can bring in an army to wipe out all of humankind. Though that's not quite what they told the US government.
Our scientists, with their help, figured out that time and space as we know it is no longer linear. We're talking interdimensional travel covering millions of light years at the blink of an eye. We're talking anti-matter power. Reactors that burn indefinitely with just a sliver of fuel. We're talking about a cure for the common cold. We're talking everything that man has ever dreamed of.
Fortunately, Dennis Christopher, who plays a friendly alien called Commodore, manages to sneak through and damage the Stargate. He has to team up with Rafferty to expose and destroy the Marqueean Men in Black before they can repair the gate and conquer Earth.
We do not have time for these elementary conversations.
You're right, we don't, spaceman. Just keep walking.
Despite all the advanced alien technology hinted at here and there, everything we see is from a good old-fashioned 1990s action movie, and no one has discovered the bulletproof vest yet. The film bounces around from one set piece to the next, with just a few cliched character scenes in between. Rafferty is unsurprisingly divorced.
I still love you.
I'm sorry.
And Commodore loves plants.
Hey, we gotta go. Now.
We've got car chases which end in explosions. we've got shootouts which end in explosions. We've got explosions which end in explosions. There's a lot of decent stunt work here, which I'd argue is as good as you're going to get for this level of film. You want a car ramping up to explode through a helicopter? You've got it, but not quite as polished as it was in Die Hard 4. You want to quickly remove a car door so you can transfer to another vehicle? You've got it, but not quite as polished as it was in Speed.
Hit the brakes.
What?
Hit the brakes!
Hit out! Shit! Jeez!
Don't get me wrong, there's also a lot of running, fighting and shooting in warehouses riddled with shiny metal pipes, which you usually get in this sort of thing. You want some more plot? Well, the film isn't that fussed about it, but I'll mention the UFO Times. They're an extremely small-time publication with a one-room office. They get a photo of a Men in Black, so of course they have to get blown up.
Stick if they are the Men in Black. This story could...
Luckily they weren't in the office at the time though, so Rafferty can call on their help later on to infiltrate the Stargate building and, well, you get the general idea. The Silencers is a cheap and cheerful mashup of various 90s alien-related franchises, which spent most of its budget on action. No doubt this was to produce an awesome trailer which you can see online, but not on this rather bare-bones Marquee Pictures DVD. Here's the main menu, which has a small scene selection section, and nothing else. So, a bit of sci-fi, a lot of stunts, and a half-decent soundtrack is where most of the gold is to be found here. It's enough for me to find 4.5 grams of gold. That's worth about £315 today, which is enough for me to buy about 100 copies of the Men in Black CD single, not that I'll remember. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe if you want to find out where we're searching for gold next week, when we'll be moving up to 2006. Bye!
There's books and art, science and music. There's so many things.
It's boring.
Boring.
Uh-huh.